As if looking like a shrimp wasn't bad enough. If you have bad posture, you're losing precious inches off your height.
No worries. Today on Posture Mateys, I'm going to show you 5 steps on how to get back those lost inches, but most importantly, how to keep them.
Before getting in, let's see what's got you big shrimping.
This might sound random, but have you ever seen a square watermelon?
These can be found in Japan, and how they do it is they put it into square mold and the watermelons grow into it in a square shape. See, the thing is, you are not so different. On average, most of you spend 6 to 8 hours a day seated.
That's a third of your day, meaning a third of your life.
Just like the watermelon, your body molds itself to that position you stay in the longest, except in your case, that means
when these imbalances add up, your body compresses and you lose precious inches over time.
So to jump right in, here's a 5-step process to unlock your full height potential.
You've probably all heard of the straighten your back, tuck in your chin, and pull your shoulders back.
The problem? You're just shifting one issue to another.
Think about a loose string like this. You don't necessarily make it straight by pushing it back and forth. All you really need to do is just pull on it so that it becomes straight.
Your posture works the same way. It should feel as natural as straightening a string so that your body stacks up naturally against gravity. Remember these 5 key markers that will be an easy guideline to assess your postures. First is the front of the ankle bone, slightly behind the kneecap, middle of the hip joint, shoulders as they stack over the hips, mastoid process behind the ears aligned over the shoulders.
When you stack these markers correctly, your body resists compression and regains its natural height. But when they fall out of line, you start collapsing and you lose height. So before you start with the other steps, I recommend that you take a look in the mirror, take a picture of yourself to see what kind of line these markers draw. So now that we know what good posture is, let's stretch out those tight muscles that keep us from physically getting there.
These are stretches for the muscles that are most commonly compressed and shortened. So make sure you take your time with them and come back to them. Starting with the upper body, number 1 is your lats. Grab a post with your hands to the inside. Lean back for that initial stretch. Twist your body and pull it through to get a deeper stretch. Second is your pecs. As if you're throwing a baseball, get your elbows at 90 degrees and place it on a frame. With the opposite foot, step forward and push your chest out. Turn your body for the maximum stretch. Last but not least, your levator scapulae muscles. Turn your arms out to the side, shoulders back and down. Turn your head to the opposing side and get your head down. Now for the lower body. Starting with the hips, lie down on the mat, cross one leg over and grab your knees. Pull it toward the opposite shoulder. For your hip flexors and quads, turn to your side, keeping your body straight. Grab your ankles behind you and push your knees back. Make sure to push your belly in, hips forward and knees back. Lastly, the hamstrings. Stand up, get one foot a step behind you. Keep the front knee straight, the back bent so that the thighs align. Keep your back straight and chest out. Hinge your hips to stretch your hamstrings.
The dead hang is also a pretty good decompression exercise, but oftentimes I see people tensing up even more because when you hang, either your hands are slippery or because you feel like you don't have enough support, your body sort of tenses up to not fall. So one tip that I can give you is when you're hanging, put your big toe on the floor so that it gives just enough support so that your body can finally fully relax. Your body maintains posture through opposing forces of your stabilizer muscles. But no worries, you do not need to work out all of these muscles one by one. Just like straightening the string, this exercise will help you not only to fire up those muscles, but train them all at the same time.
First of all, lie flat on the bed with your neck at the edge of the bed. With your arms straight, make a fist and push them down towards your feet. At the same time, imagine suspending the crown of your head forward. And as you do that, you should be able to feel your neck, back, core, and hips fire up to stabilize your body against gravity.
Remember, just like pulling on the string to straighten it,
make sure that you use your whole body in unison. Once you get better at it, try doing the exercise standing up, making sure that you feel the same areas fire up.
Now, one question still remains. How do I maintain this good posture and make it my second nature? The answer is proprioception, the sense of your body's position, movement, and force. The more acute the sense is, it automatically balances you by firing up those stabilizer muscles to keep you in that upright position, which also means that if this sense is dull, you sort of have to consciously try to balance yourself, which takes a lot more effort.
We, as in humans, are masters of this, being one of the very few animals that stand upright constantly, having to balance this vertical body that we have. But we slowly lose this due to prolonged sitting and other bad habits.
Here's how to sharpen that ability so you don't have to think about posture ever again.
Use any kind of cushion you have and stand on it with one leg. Use a mirror to make sure you align those 5 markers that we talked about. Once aligned, focus on suspending your head and keeping it in that position. While doing that, relax your body and let your ankles and hip move freely to teach your muscles to fire up accordingly to keep you in that position. Switch your legs and repeat. When you come down, you'll immediately notice that your body stays in that upright position without having to be conscious about it.
Last but not least, going back to the square watermelon.
While ergonomics is important because your body will adapt to the position you put it in,
I wouldn't recommend sitting upright like this for 6 to 8 hours straight because in essence, this position is just not natural. And it could make you even more tight and tense at the end of the day. I mean, I don't, and I'm a posture coach, so you can feel free to slouch away or relax however you want to. But what I do want you guys to do is think about good posture as a reset button. Just every hour or so you feel gravity pushing down on you in an uncomfortable way.
practice balancing for a minute, stretch, or even take a short walk, being mindful of your posture.
Those little minutes that will add up to less than 10 minutes a day will not only change how you look, but also significantly change how you feel. That's it for today, and if you guys want a chart of the exercises that we did today, make sure to sign up to our newsletter in the link in the description. My name is Tyler Song from Posture Made Easy. Stay upright, stay healthy. I'll see you guys on the next one.